1, 2, 3, 4. Healthy snacks on the go, dancing at the studio, fueling our bodies the right way. Energy for exercise, feeling good, you'll be surprised. Food to go with Steph and Ro. High five.
Welcome to Food to Go with Steph and Ro. Today's tasty treat is a vegan spinach artichoke dip.
The ingredients you'll need are frozen spinach, onions, artichokes, silken tofu, olive oil, minced garlic, nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, basil, and parsley. The tools you'll need are an oven, a large sauteing pan, a stove, a food processor, a measuring cup, a sharp knife,
And a cutting board.
and a cutting board.
You probably figured that.
With all of our recipes.
Alright, this is a really good party appetizer. Maybe you're having a Super Bowl party, maybe you're having friends over to watch the Olympics.
Oh.
This might be a good, everybody loves spinach artichoke dip.
Everybody loves it.
Even if you don't like spinach or artichokes, you somehow still like spinach artichoke dip.
I like both those things, but I don't actually love spinach artichoke, but I think this is it. I think I'm going to finally love
Yes.
a spinach artichoke dip.
And this is entirely plant-based, so it's much, much healthier. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our, well, first thing you would do is dice up your onions, which
Absolutely. We've done that.
we've done that.
Also thaw your spinach and squeeze it out. This is frozen spinach. We've done that.
Yep. So we're adding our onions, and then we're going to add our spinach. We're actually halving the recipe today since we're actually not having a party.
We're not having a party today. There's only 2 of us, and we're not gigantic eaters.
So we would use a whole onion, we used a half. We would use the whole 12-ounce frozen spinach.
We're using
we used
half.
And they said an 8-ounce jar of artichoke hearts, and we're using half. You could use olive oil to saute, excuse me. You could also use the juice, the water that the artichoke hearts sit in, if you don't want to use any oil. We're going to saute for 6 minutes.
See ya.
Okay, while your onion, spinach, artichoke mix is sauteing, we are going to make the creamy part. So we are taking, again, we halved the recipe, so we're just taking half of our silken tofu. It's important that you drain it and then also rinse it. And I'm guessing you didn't do that. That's okay. Next time, just rinse your tofu. It makes it taste a little better.
I drained it.
That's halfway. Great, so you put your tofu in. Then we're going to add our various spices. Steph's going to be adding just a dash of the parsley, the basil, and I would say a half dash of the cayenne pepper. This calls for nutritional yeast, but it is optional. I like to add nutritional yeast, number 1, because it has so much wondrous B12 in it.
That's true.
And number 2, because it adds kind of a nutty flavor that I like. Maybe an 1/8 of a cup, if you will. Then we are also going to add some garlic. How's that going?
It's hard.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Gonna add a big spoonful of garlic. Is that all your spices?
Close up the garlic. Close it up.
And then it's probably like
Tablespoon? 2.
it calls for 2 to 3.
2 tablespoons.
But we halved it, so I was aiming for 1.5.
Okay, well I guess 2, so we were pretty close there.
From time to time, you're of course addressing this issue back here.
Stirring it.
Stirring. And then you're going to blend until creamy with your food processor or blender.
Great, I would love to take care of that. Here I go. Okay, so we're ready to go.
So, putting in a little bit of our sauteed onions and spinach. I basically put as much in. This isn't a very big food processor. If we were using steps, we'd put everything in.
Yeah, mine is really big. You guys have seen it.
But it scares me, so. Okay, then we're going to do, let's see if she can do it correctly. And then click. Great.
Got it.
And blend.
Give her some more. I think she can handle some more. Man, remember all the health benefits of spinach when we first looked that up?
It blew our minds.
Yeah, it like blew us away.
And obviously tofu has a lot of protein in it, very
Yep.
healthy, low-calorie protein.
Yep.
So this is actually a very healthy appetizer.
This is. No cholesterol.
And then we're going to take it into a baking dish. We're using a very small baking bowl today.
Again, we're not having a party. There's only the two of us.
Right.
But you might find you need a larger baking dish.
You might also not want to drop your blade just straight into it.
Okay, that's right. I can take care of that.
The messy cooks. Great. Once you have it in whatever sort of baking dish that you would like, you're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes and until the top is just a nice light golden brown. And that's it. I recommend definitely making this dish right before you serve it. I did experiment with like making it all the day before, food processor, and then not baking it until the next day. And I feel like it was not as tasty that way as it is if you just make it fresh. It's creamier this way.
And we're gonna eat it with some sourdough that Ro conveniently chopped up right before the episode started.
Making this an entirely vegan snack.
Woo!
You could also put out vegetables to dip in this or tortilla chips.
Wow, you may find this at a game night near you. My house.
Interesting. All right. Well, enjoy this week's snack, the spinach and artichoke dip. Ooh. Messy stuff over here. Thanks for watching.
Have a healthy week.
Let's go, right?